today we are going to play one chart 62 different ways using 62 different limb independence variations. And the way that I'm going to be practicing this is largely from this book called 50 Ways of Syncopation by Dom Moya, which has 50 ways that you can practice limb independence using 20 charts from Dom's book, as well as the 55 charts that are on my YouTube home tab. So on my home tab, there are literally thousands of free drumming resources. All you have to do is click on the header for each one of the sections, and then it expands and shows you. For example, there's chop exercises. If you're into drumline stuff, there's over 1,000 grid variations inside of here. Again, you have to click to show all these variations, as well as some marching bass, some drumline cadences, some sight reading, a few hundred technique exercises, and then over 17 hours of me responding to Q&A on these live streams. This is where I'm practicing today, is the limb independence section. So this first pattern that I'm going to play is a very basic swung pattern where you're going to ding, 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 so on your ride pattern while you play hi-hat on 2 and 4. The charts that I'm going to read through, I'm going to play through entirely on the snare drum. So everything I will see as far as the rhythm, I will play on the snare. Playing through the same thing that we were just doing, but now this time, anything longer than the 8th note is going to go on the bass drum while we play through this. All right, so pattern number 3, we're now going to play hi-hat on 2 and 4. So ding, 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 except we're actually not going to play through that ride pattern that we were just doing. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to play the melody, the charts, on the tom. So it can be on whatever tom you want to put it on. And we're going to fill in ghost notes on the snare. So if you're playing quarter notes, you're going to go triplet, 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 triplet. And if you're playing 8th notes, you're going to go triplet, 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 while keeping 2 and 4 on the hi-hat. So ding, 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 ding. Now, when I'm playing through this, the snare doesn't always pick up the little low notes because the drum trigger that I'm using doesn't always get some of those ghost notes. So I'm playing them, but you might not hear all of them. So pattern number 4 right here that I'm going to play through. So ding, 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 ding. You're playing hi-hat on 2 and 4 still. You're still playing the melody with the right hand on the tom, but this time, instead of playing everything on the tom, you're actually going to play 8th notes on the tom. Anything longer than the 8th notes is actually going to go on the ride and the bass drum. So if you're playing quarter notes, you're actually going to fill in with triplet, 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 triplet. While still playing 2 and 4 on the hi-hat. Okay, so for this one, we're going to have our ostinato be the swung. Hi-hat and tune 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this time, the melody is going to be played on the foot. So the bass drum. But we're going to fill in with the triplets on the left hand on the snare drum. So if I'm playing quarter notes, it's going to go triplet, 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 Swung cymbal, okay? Ding, 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 ding. Short notes on the snare. And then the long notes are on the hi-hat with the foot. So now we're going to put the melody so that it's split between eighth notes. And anything longer than eighth notes will be on the hi-hat. So you can do this as a shup, or you can do this as just a chick. However you want to play it, that's 100% up to you. All right, so this one, 6.1, is the exact same thing with the right hand. Ding, 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 ding. But now, actually, you're going to play everything on the left foot. So I'm going to play this one slower. And ideally, if you want to make it more interesting, then make it so that the longs are shup. So it's got that splashing sound as opposed to a little chick sound like that. Okay, so for pattern number 7, you're going to play a bossa nova foot pattern. So you're going to go boom, chick, boom, boom, chick, boom, boom. It's the exact same thing that you would play for a samba in terms of what your feet are doing. It's just bossa novas are slower. And when I'm playing this, I'm going to play 16th notes as paradiddles. So my right hand, or my hands are going to go. Putting on here, you can hear how the hand sound different while doing this. Okay, so when playing quarter notes, I'm going to play paradiddles. So, but if I'm playing eighth notes, I'm going to play alternating 16th notes, but I'm going to accent the eighth note in the rhythm. So it's going. Okay, so I'm going to put it so that it's on the other cymbal so you can hear it sound this way. So if I play like quarter notes into eighth notes, you're going to go. And then now anything longer than a quarter note, so like let's say dotted quarter notes, you're just gonna keep doing double strokes. So right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right. So if it's a dotted quarter note, you're gonna go paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle. And if it's like just a bunch of rests, then you're just gonna just keep doing the rolls. You can play this entirely on the snare. Or you can split it up so that you have like one hand on the cymbal and the other hand on the snare. It just makes it more interesting doing that way. However you want to play through this one. Okay, it's a weird one, but it's an interesting bossa nova variation. When playing pattern number 8, all you're doing is alternating triplets, so the entire time. And you're reading through the charts. By putting in different accents on there. While doing that entire thing, you're adding in hi-hat on 2 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So for pattern 9, you're still playing alternating triplets. Hi-hat on 2 and 4. But now, this time, 8th notes are accented on the snare. Anything longer than an 8th note is going to be played with the bass drum, as well as a cymbal. So if it's the right hand that's playing the accent, you'll play your right cymbal. In this case, is my ride. If it's the left hand playing an accent, you'll play it with the left hand on the crash. So if it's quarter notes, like that. And all right, so pattern 10, same idea in terms of playing alternating triplets, hi-hat on 2 and 4. We're playing quarter notes on a cymbal as well as the bass drum, 8th notes here. But now we're going to change it so that every single one of our taps are going to be double strokes. So we're going to... Now, unfortunately, the drum trigger doesn't always pick these up, so you might not hear all the double strokes that I'm playing, but... Okay, so when playing 8th notes, on the tap, you're adding in the little double stroke inside there, and then if you're playing anything longer than that, it's basically a tap 5, or like a tap roll, while playing through this, so... So this one, same idea as the bossa nova in terms of what our feet are going to play. So boom, chick, boom, chick, but it's faster. Okay, so the pattern that we're going to do is this foot pattern while reading through the line, the chart, as unisons. So both at the same time, with the left hand on the snare drum and the right hand on the ride. So like that while reading boom, tickle, boom, tickle, boom. Pattern 12 is also samba feet, so boom, chick, boom. Okay, so the right hand is playing the line on the ride cymbal. So I'm going to read through the charts. While filling in ghost notes on the left hand whenever I'm not playing on the right hand. So if I'm playing eighth notes, my left hand doesn't do anything. If I'm playing quarter notes, I'm going to, except as ghost notes, so it's going to be quiet. Anything longer than a quarter note, I'm going to just fill in taps, eighth note taps, with the left hand. Now, because I'm playing them as ghost notes, they're going to be quiet, so you might not actually hear them because of the drum trigger not picking it all up. So 12.1, the variation. So your feet stay the same, dong, da, da, dong. You're still playing the melody on the right hand, da, 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 and you're filling in with eighth notes on the left hand. Okay, so what's different about this? Eighth notes are here. Anything longer than the eighth note will be played on the bell with the side or shaft of the stick. So this changes the timbres, the textures, etc. to make it so that it's a little bit more interesting musically speaking. So instead of playing a monotone melody, now we're going to have basically two tones in terms of like the side of the ride as well as the bell of the ride, providing a different pairing of sound with it. Now, in doing this, even though it says ghost notes on the snare, you can just like add in extra random accents and change like where you're playing, or maybe even some crushes or some buzzes or some diddles, all sorts of other things to make the snare drum more interesting. Same thing with the cymbal. You don't have to play just the ink on the page in the way that it's written in the play along or in the limb independence pattern. You can add in more layers of complexity to make it more interesting musically speaking. So this one requires a little bit of explanation here. Now, because I'm using drum triggers with these silent stroke heads, you can't actually really hear the way that this is supposed to sound. So the samba pattern here, boom, chick, boom, boom, we're changing nothing with our feet right now, okay? So we're on a roll with sambas. Now, I'm supposed to play this on the floor tom, but this is my tabletop, so I'm going to ignore that. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a press stroke on one into the floor tom, or this tom, and then a normal hit on three. So it's press, hit, press, hit, press, hit, while playing through this, okay? So the press stroke is just a normal stroke, like a tap, and then the hit is an accent. So when you're doing this, it creates like a boop, bong, boop, bong, boop, bong. It adds a little bit of a pitch bend when you do it on a larger drum like the floor tom. So when playing this, boom, ka-bong, ka-boy, ka-bong, boy, ka-bong, while reading through the patterns on the left hand on the snare drum. Okay, so you're not going to be able to hear just how interesting this one sounds because of the silent stroke and the drum triggers, but on an acoustic drum kit, this sounds really interesting because of that press stroke causing like a little dip, a little pitch bend in the on count 1. Okay, so now we're going back into a swung pattern. So we're going to play ding, 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 go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, why am I counting out 1, 2, 3, 4? Because my hands are going to be in 4, 4, and my feet are going to be in 3, 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, boom, chick, chick, boom, chick, chick, boom, chick, chick, with my feet the entire time while going in 4, 4, while reading charts in 4, 4. So again, my hand on the snare drum will play the chart in 4/4 while I'm playing the 4/4 ride pattern and going boom, chick, chick, boom, chick, chick in the feet. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and Alright, so for this pattern, you're going to play a double time swung pattern. So it's technically not swung, it's basically 1 and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Da 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 da. While reading short notes on the snare drum, so 8th notes on the snare drum. Anything longer than that on the bass drum. Read that wrong. Thank you for your like. So we're going to play through a slow swung pattern. So it's technically going to be 16th notes. While reading these short notes. On the snare drum, and the long notes are on the bass drum. Okay? Pattern 17. So we have ding, 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 ding. Cool. Snare plays the line. Wait, isn't that just like number 1? Pattern number 1? Yeah, except now. I can't play that fast. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill in triplets on the foot with the right foot. So we're going triplet, 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 triplet. So that's what quarter notes would sound like, and then I moved into eighth notes while doing ding, ding, ding with the cymbals. Hi-hat on 2 and 4, and ride is your standard swung ride pattern. Pattern 18 is your standard brush ding 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 ding. So on 2 and 4, you're doing a little swoosh with both hands, and then the right hand is playing the ride pattern that I've been doing for a lot of these patterns, but I'm doing this at the same time. So ding 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 ding. That little swoosh on 2 and 4 basically is adding in an accent or an emphasis. And while I'm playing through this, I'm going to read the short notes on the hi-hat. And the long notes on the bass drum. So 18.1 is the same thing, ding, 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 but now the eighth notes are in the foot, the right foot on the bass drum, while the left foot is going to play hi-hat on the long notes. So anything that's a quarter note or longer will be on the hi-hat. So you can play this as a chick or as a shup, where it's got that little splash. However you want to do it when going through this. Whoops. Oops. My brain almost played the first variation. When I like go into autopilot, like my brain will just like play the pattern that I was doing before. There's a couple more like this where it like flips which limb is doing what immediately after just playing it the opposite way. So we'll see if that happens for the future patterns, but cool. This is mostly all right. So pattern 19 is a Samba foot pattern. Boom, tickle, gong, tickle, gong, tickle, gong. So Samba foot pattern for pattern 19. We're going to accent the line with the flat part of the brush, while the left is going to fill in with eighth notes. So I'm basically going to play the melody and I'm going to play it extra loud, so that way you can actually hear it a little bit better with these mics. But then the left hand is going to play ghost notes. So I'm gonna play them nice and low. You probably won't be able to hear them, but you'll be able to see that the left hand's moving. If you want to get extra fancy, add in a diddle every now and then on those little ghosts. The pattern number 20 is ding, 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 ding. Then I'm going to be playing short notes on the hi-hat, long notes on the bass drum, but I'm filling in ghost notes, triplets, on the snare drum. So if I'm playing quarter notes, I'm going to go like this, but quieter for the snare. Or if I'm playing eighth notes on the hi-hat, continuous eighth notes, then it fills in on the pull, triple it on the snare drum. I messed up at the last measure of the second to last line because I was thinking about something else. I have to really focus when doing this, otherwise I'll make reading errors like I just did. Whoopsies. All right, so 20.1, same thing, flipping it, which means my brain is going to mess up here. Foreshadow. So ding, ding, ding. But now this time, hi-hat is long notes, ideally as shups, but you can play it as a chick if you want to. So quarter notes will be on the hi-hat, so while playing, filling in on the triplets on the snare. Eighth notes are going to be on the bass drum, again while filling in on the snare. Like that. So a couple little like mental mistakes in there where like mentally I was about to play the opposite where the limbs were switched, and then I was like no, and then it like hiccuped it. But a little mistakes like that are gonna happen, especially when you go back and forth between them. So we'll keep practicing that. All right, so this one, ding 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 ding, hi-hats on 2 and 4, except you're not doing ding ding ding. You're actually gonna play the melody on the ride, ding 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 ding, while filling in ghost note triplets on the snare. So but keep it nice and low as a ghost note, like my shirt says. Ghost note, get it? Da. I made a couple of mistakes in there because hooked on phonics didn't work for me. I read the rhythms wrong. Whoops. So 21.1, same thing. So ding, 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 You notice that I added in some of the longer notes on the bell and the shorter notes on here. Okay, we're going to do that again. But this time I'm going to add in on the long notes the bass drum as well. So, okay, so eighth notes while filling in with the snare. And then quarter notes are going to be, again, while filling in ghost notes on the snare. And hi-hat is 2 and 4. Pattern number 22. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're keeping the quarter note in your foot while playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and You're reading the melody in the foot. So 22.1, same idea in terms of quarter note, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But now we're gonna do it as short long. So Okay, so same thing. Now we're doing short, eighth notes on the snare, long on the bass drum. So now we're going to swap it. So now the quarter note is going to be on the bell. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the eighth notes on the offbeat are going to be on the hi-hat. So we're going to 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and got. While doing short notes on the snare. So and long on the bass drum. If you knew Susie like I knew Susie. Sorry, I had to. Little inside joke for all the rudimental drummers out there. Alright, so this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The hi-hat on 3 messes with my head. Then I'm gonna play 8th notes on the snare. And then anything longer than that's gonna be on the bass drum, hopefully without messing up with my hi-hat. This one you're gonna play 1, 3, 4. Basically, you're playing quarter notes, even though it says 8th notes on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, with the hi-hat. So we're opening right before the bass drum. 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're thinking of it as quarter notes while playing. Do the charts on the snare drum. Yeah! There was a moment where my sticks hit and then I messed up. I'm so sorry. Unsubscribe. The ride on the Songo pattern is gonna 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and... So the bass drum's gonna come in on the and of 2, and then on 4. So... and 4, and 4, and 4, and 4, and 4. The left foot's gonna do nothing. Aw, we're neglecting it. But the left hand is gonna play the charts. My brain at one point just like totally messed up the rhythm at the end of the second playing line. I don't know what happened there. Who knows? A mystery. Send Scooby and the gang to find out. So ding 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 ding. So the snare drum is just playing a shuffle the whole time, and I'm just gonna keep it low at ghost note height. Ghost note, get it? Yeah. I'm going to play so that ding ding ding. Hi-hats in 2 and 4. you might not hear the snare drum because I'm going to play it nice and quiet, because the melody is actually going to be in the foot. The foot is playing the entire line for the whole thing. So pattern 28, Philly Joe way. So ding, 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 ding. It's a 16th note swung. So we're gonna actually put the hi-hat on the upbeat of this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And while reading through short long on the snare and the bass drums. So yeah, so there's a little hiccup there because I was like thinking about the edit that I'm gonna do for this to like make this into a shorter video. Instead of like a 3-hour stream, it'll be like a hopefully less than an hour like video, and I screwed up at the top. I'm so sorry. I know. So ding 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 ding. We're playing hi-hat on 2 and 4. The quarter note triplets in the snare is gonna be low. It's not the melody, it's an ostinato. So we're gonna play this low. And then I'm going to read through the line on the foot. Whoopsies. My foot slipped. Now, when playing that one, you could change the snare so it's not just like the same height the entire time. You could just add in extra accents and taps if you want to make it more interesting when actually reading through more of these charts. All right, so this one, you're supposed to play triplets on the floor tom, but because this is my tabletop, I'm not going to do it that way. So what you would do normally with a floor tom is you're going triplet, triplet, triplet. So the let is on the foot. So you're going triplet, 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 triplet while playing hi-hat on. Hi-hat on 2 and 4 while doing this. And then reading through the line on the snare drum. Okay, now you could also play that one as instead of on the tom. So that's another option for you if you prefer that. Just like with the earlier ones, ding, 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 so 1, 2, 3, 4. But this one, we've got the hi-hat on 2 and 4 as well. But we're gonna actually play this as short notes on the snare drum, playing on the right hand, da, 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 da. Anything that's longer than a short note, so anything longer than an eighth note, quarter notes like dotted quarter notes, etc., are going to be a swooshing pattern with the left. So okay, so if it's written as an eighth note, play it as a tap. Anything longer than that, play it as a swoosh. Just basically drag it across the head while playing this. That's what you're supposed to do for pattern 31. Alright, so this pattern, so Samba foot pattern. Okay, so the right hand is going to play the hi-hat on 1, and then it's going to be open on 3. So I'm actually not going to go boom, Instead, I'm going to go. While playing the rhythms for the charts, on the snare drum. Just kind of okay. I hit my 6 a couple times, which like messed up some of the rhythms. When you do that shup, when it hits like that, like it'll sometimes hit the bottom stick. Wah, wah. This one's funky. So now we're gonna play the same thing with the feet. So boom, 1, 2, and 3. So 2 and 4 is on the hi-hat with the foot. We're back into playing a samba normally, but this time instead of playing like what you normally do with like a 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3. We're actually gonna play a 1 and 3 and 1 and 3 and 1 So this one is gonna actually play continuous eighth notes on the cymbals by going hi-hat on 2 and 4, filling in that space that we're leaving on the ride, while again doing the samba foot pattern, and then reading through the snare drum part as the charts. So pattern 34 starts off same way with the feet pattern. Play the eighth notes normally. Anything longer than an eighth note just plays a flam. So da-do, da-do, So pattern 35, we're playing samba again. Oh yeah. So now this one, the eighth notes are gonna be on the right stick, clicking on the left stick, which is pressing into the head. So it gives you not only like a clicking sound, but it'll also give you a snare sound when you play it. Okay, so we're gonna do that for eighth notes. Anything longer than an eighth note is gonna be a buzz or a crush stroke, however you wanna do it. So a buzz being just like a long sustain, and then a crush being like, you can do it with both hands, or you can do it as like one hand, either the left or the right, however you wanna do this, while playing boom, with the feet. Because of the mesh heads I'm using and the drum trigger, you can't really hear those crushes. You can't really hear the knocks as good. It sounds so cool when you play it on like a fully acoustic kit, but you're kind of losing a lot of the fun stuff. So, wah, wah, is what it is. We're going to play Samba foot pattern for 36. Boom, but now this time, the melody's actually going to be in the right hand when we do this, because our left hand is going to go 2 and 3, 4, and 1, 2 and 3, 4, and so it's hitting the ride with when we hit our cymbal down with our left foot. Okay, so the left like arm and leg are gonna be in unison with each other basically. So boom, while playing short note on here, long note on the floor tom. So ba-om, ba-om, boom, 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 ba-om, ba-om. But again, because it's my table, I'm gonna ignore that. So you could play it ba-om, ba-om, or ba-boom, ba-boom, boom, while going like that. That one's weird going up the drum like that. So okay, normally you do it on the floor tom, and when you do it on the floor tom, if you're actually playing this, you could go buck-om. You could do a Julie Spencer technique, where you actually turn your wrist over. This gives you an inconsistency of the sound that you would not want when playing tenor drums, which is why you'll pivot like at the elbow and keep the wrist the same angle. But on a drum kit where you're the only person playing, that doesn't matter. So this is actually a more efficient motion that you could do rather than moving the whole arm. You just turn your wrist over. So when you're playing that particular pattern, or some of the other ones like pattern 51 that I'll show you later on, you can turn your wrist over to get that Julie Spencer technique. It is a legitimate technique that I used on mallets and multi-percussion. So Baião pattern, super cool one. So you're going right, left, both, right, left, both, right, left, both, with your hi-hat and your bass drum feet. So right, left, both, right, left, both, while going 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. And if you want to make it extra fancy, put the bell of 1 and 3, or put 1 and 3 on the bell rather, and put 2 and 4 on here with the bead instead of the shaft. So it just gives you some extra timbres while reading through the part on the snare drum. Okay, so this one, ding, 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 ding. While playing, the snare drum on the line, quarter notes. Okay, so you're alternating the feet. So you're going triplet, 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 triple, triplet. So if I were to play this ding, ding, ding on the double bass, we'd have. But I'm alternating which foot is playing what in terms of trip, right, left, trip, right, left. But the way it's written out is you actually play the left foot with there. So if you're practicing this and you want to make sure it's even, you could do it like on a double bass with the left foot. And again, when practicing that, you can ding, 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 ding. You can put your left foot on the left bass drum when reading through that. By the way, was that line right there, etc. So that's how you can practice it to get it more even. Cool. That one's a weird one. I had a couple of hiccups in there, but it's a fun one. All right, so 39 is another 3/4 over 4/4 pattern, kind of like what we did earlier. So this time, though, we're having boom, chick, chick, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But instead of playing ding, 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 that 4/4 of the swung pattern, we're actually going to do a double time swung in the right hand. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Whoa, that was great. It's fantastic. Just like that. While reading through the charts on the snare drum. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Pattern 39 was wacky, right? So what we just did. But now we're going to make it even wackier. So the exact same thing where we have 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. Except now we're going to switch drums every 3 beats. So every single bass drum, I'm basically going to switch between playing the snare or like the tom. So if it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, switch 2, 3, switch 2, 3, switch 2, 3. While reading charts in 4/4. So we're switching every 3 while reading in 4/4, while playing 3/4 in the feet and 4/4 in the hands. And oh my goodness, my brain is gonna melt. 1, 2, here we go. 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So again, we're switching every 3. So it's not lining up with what you see in the charts, it's lining up with my feet. Now, sometimes the drum switch comes in like an eighth note early or an eighth note late because my brain is trying to process it, but that's a hard one. Try it if you want to, melt your brain. Good luck. Ding, dingy, ding. For pattern number 40, your standard ride swung. We're going to play this low because it's ostinato, but you're playing quarter note triplets and snare. It's there, if I can play it in time. And now we're going to read through the charts in the feet. So the short notes, eighth notes are going to be, and then the long notes are going to be on the bass drum. So 40.1, exact same idea. Ding, ding, ding. We have this going on in here, but now we've got the eighth notes in the right foot on the bass drum, and the long notes on the hi-hat either as a shup, so you get that sizzle, or as a chick sound like that. So pattern 41 and its variation 41.1 and even pattern 42, you're supposed to play it with the drums, but again, because this one is my tabletop, what I'm going to do is just play it either on here, like this, or you can do it on the cymbal. So what you're doing is 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a, while playing hi-hat on 2 and 4. As long as my foot doesn't hiccup like that. And then, that's the ostinato, those 3 limbs. The left hand is going to read through the charts. Read that right. And then talking screwed me up. My right foot is getting so tired. It's almost like I've been playing for over 2 hours. Cool. So that one was just kind of okay. I need to keep working on that one more, but, that's not the point of this stream. The point of this stream is to show you over 60 ways to play limb independence. So now instead of going right, so 1 E and a 2 E and a. Now what we're going to do is just eighth notes the entire time. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. Well, you fill in with the foot. So if you're doing this on the tom, 2 E and a 3 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a, with the hi-hat on 2 and 4. So 1 E and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. While reading through everything on the left hand on the snare drum. I started thinking about something else and messed up a couple times in there. No. Otherwise, that went better than I thought it would. That one's a hard one for me. All right, so pattern 42 is like pattern 41. Drum, drum, bass, bass, drum, drum, bass, bass. But this one changes it so that you're actually playing snare, snare, bass, bass with the left hand saw. While still doing hi-hat on 2 and 4. So, and you read through either on the tom or on the ride, or if you want to get extra fancy, you can switch it up so that like short notes are here, long notes are on here while reading through this one. So again, because the drums were not the melody, I was keeping the snare nice and low, so you might not have heard all those little ghost notes in there. But the melody, by playing it so that we have like eighth notes on here and then longer notes on the bell, that makes it just a little bit more interesting when playing a pattern like that. So pattern number 43 is doing boom, tick-tock-doom, tick-tock-doom, tick-tock-doom. But now we're gonna play the right hand on the ride with the hi-hat foot in unison. So boom, tick-tock-doom, tick-tock-doom, tick-tock-doom. While we read through the charts on the snare drum. Just like that. So pattern 44 is going to be interesting because now the melody is in the right hand again. Okay, so on the right, so... Or you could play it on the floor, tom, or whatever you want. I'll just go ahead and play it on the ride for funsies. But what I'm going to play with the ostinato, the thing that repeats over and over, is triplet, 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 triplet in the snare. And hi-hat on 2 and 4. While reading through the melody on the ride, or floor tom, whatever you want. So 45 is kind of similar to the previous pattern, but now we're going ding, ding, ding. The melody's actually going to be in the right foot on the bass drum. So 2 and 4, ding, ding, ding. But we're playing the first 2 notes of a triplet, so we're going, but low, like as a ghost note, while reading through the charts on the bass drum. Had like a little rhythm hiccup there. I think I should take my foot to see a doctor, and not the music education kind like myself. I can't help you, foot. So pattern 46, another samba. So we have boom, ticka, boom, ticka, But this one, you're playing snare drum on 3. So you can play this as a cross stick, so you can get a knocking sound. But because of the drum trigger, it sounds like a rim shot. But I'm not trying to hit a rim shot. And then all you do is you just read through the melody on the cymbal or on a tom, or maybe both, like do short on here, long on here, or vice versa. We're back to Baião again. Pattern 47 from Dom's books. We have right, left, both. Right, left, both. Yeah. Okay, this time we're going to read through the pattern so that the right hand's playing the melody, while you fill in ghost notes, you know, like my shirt. And we're doing this either low, or you can add in extra accents to make it more interesting when you're playing some of those ghost notes, just to spice it up a bit. So pattern number 48, you're playing diddle, and then left, right, left. You can do this on the hi-hat. And you can add in extra if you want to get fancy. Or you could do this on the ride, and you could even put the bell on 1 and 3. While you read the charts on the foot. Alright, so this one double time. Ding, 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 ding. But now instead of playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on the cymbal, you actually play eighth notes the entire time. I weep for your left foot while playing short notes on the snare drum, da 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 da, long on the bass drum. Alright, so this one, ding, 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 hi-hat on 2 and 4. Cool, nothing wacky about that. But now you're playing a shuffle in your foot. So, the entire time, it can get exhausting if you play several charts while just playing the charts on the snare drum. Just like this. This is proper drumming technique. Trust me, I'm a doctor. This pattern, think of it like a V or a greater than symbol. So what you're going to end up doing with your right hand is actually go from here to the snare drum and then back. So it just keeps repeating itself over and over. So you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and when playing this, you can move like a tenor drummer, pivoting at the elbow, or you could do Julie Spencer technique, where you turn your wrist over. Because you're the only person playing this, most likely, you don't have to worry about consistency of sound, so you can actually turn your wrist over and it'll give you an inconsistent sound, but that's fine. It's more efficient. So all you're doing is this the entire time. Your left side of your body doesn't actually even need to play anything, because you're reading through charts with the right foot. But if you want, you can add in extra fancy stuff with the left hand if you want, or just groove, just vibe with it, okay? So this is going to take some explaining here. So for a lot of the patterns that we just played through, we have like 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a like all playing this one. So if you're playing that, or 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... But instead of playing it as 16th notes, what if we kept this quarter note and played them as triplets? So we have da 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 da. So da 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 da. Triplet, triplet, da 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 da. So what you end up doing is 3 of the ostinato patterns, the one and a, but as triplets, in the space of 4 quarter notes. So this is a 3/4 in terms of the amount of space it's taking up. And the pattern, we're gonna play with hi-hat on 2 and 4. Okay, so that's where the hi-hat is. While playing, that's a straight pattern on the cymbal. And we're gonna read through short long on the snare and the bass. Swung. So this is 3/4, straight over swung. So we're going... It was mostly good. The stream actually hiccuped, so I actually think it cut out for a second. I was like, no! The joys of technology. So what is going on here? What is going on here? So we have a Soca pattern in the hi-hat. So normally, you'd play like 1 EN, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN. Something like that. Cool. But just like with the last one, what if instead of playing 1 EN, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN, so buckets, 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 what if we turn those into triplets? So we go buckets, 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 1, 2, 3, triplet, 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 triplet. We're gonna play. But this pattern is as triplets instead of as 16th notes for the Soca. So that means this straight pattern that I'm playing, when I play the drum part, swung, it's gonna go like this. So that was just swung 8th notes into quarter notes while playing as triplets. So it's 3/4, 3 of these hi-hat patterns in the space of 4 quarter notes while playing swung, short, and then long on there. I screwed up there because my hi-hat, when doing that shup, I moved the wrist angle down a little bit and I hit my other stick, so whoopsies. But that pattern took me over 2 months to learn. Over 2 months! And we can finally play it other than when I hit my stick. Now, if you're like, cool, I want to learn how to play these different limb independence patterns. If you want to learn how to do these, on my home tab of YouTube, there are literally thousands of free resources. All you have to do is click on the header and it shows you all of these play-alongs that I use in these limb independent streams, as well as the technique streams, the chop streams, etc. Just click on a header for like the chops or like the grid variations, and it shows you all of the playlists for here. The thing that I was just playing through is the limb independence stuff. So inside of here, the second video in every one of these limb independence playlists is how to develop limb independence on their kit. Start with step 1. This might take you a day, or it might even take you a week just to get through step 1. And then once you get that down, go to step 2 in the video right here, where you use these free play-alongs in the limb independence section on my website or on my YouTube channel. And then step 3, you'll start to get into these charts. and then it goes all the way up to more complicated step 5. Going from steps 1 through, or 7 rather, from 1 to 7 might take you like a week or maybe multiple months to be able to get to that point. That's normal. Give it time, sit with this process, it works. I can play through 62 limb independence patterns. Following this process is what I basically did to be able to do that. So it's not a mystery, it's just an effort thing. Give it time, work on it daily with whatever limb independence pattern you're working on by following these steps, and then you'll be able to play through all of these. On my home tab where there's thousands of resources, if you enjoy any of these, just share it with somebody else. That helps me out. But if you don't enjoy these resources, then share it with an enemy.